Server.
And
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, where did you spawn? Where did it come and get you?
I'm under a Christmas tree.
Awesome.
I know that
You are
down a
you
lot.
are the present. You're the present to the server today.
Oh, yes, so special. Hi, everybody. Oh God! Okay, no, I got it.
Oh crap, there's a witch right here.
Freaking me out. Is there some way I can?
Oh my God! Why is there always?
Oh, there's skeletons. What's going on? This is dangerous.
What was that question you asked?
Why is there a creeper? Oh God.
How do I describe my surrounding? There's a tower with a flag on top and it's got lava things.
Lava things.
Key bones.
Oh.
Right,
I see you.
and I'm taking his horse. My horse.
Just now your horse.
No.
He's claimed your.
It appears
He
to
seemed-
be tethered to something.
He seems to be stuck.
No.
No.
So
I
Hey,
don't really get that horse anymore.
I've got something for you. Action pose.
Action pose.
Action pose. Oh, why am I jumping? No. Alright, this way. Yeah, you want to give him a server tour keep on real quick before we do the interview?
yeah. Well, let's give him a studio tour.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
So
just
follow me.
keep going this way.
I made some foodstuffs at some point.
Oh, here you go. I brought plenty for you.
Nice. You're so sweet. You're such a
Sweet.
generous host.
The host with the most, they call me. Sometimes.
So much good chicken. Alright, and oh, there we go.
Oh crap. Okay, just hopping around over here. You know what, Jesse, you might
So
actually
sweet, guys.
Can you do the tour real quick? I might need to do a quick
Whoops.
restart because I'm lagging really bad. I don't know why.
Alright.
Cool.
Well,
Alright.
it looks like you're with me. Just you and me, buddy.
Okay.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna be right back.
Pretty good. I'm very fragile at the moment.
Okay. Well, first, let me dispose of this creeper right here because I don't really need to die. We are in UHC mode, by the way. So,
Okay.
if you take any damage, you aren't going to be getting that back.
Wait, Jess, real quick.
What?
I'm gonna, because I'm hosting the call right now, so I think you have to call Spum.
Oh, alright. No problem.
Alright, so be right back, guys.
Okay.
Aw, John died.
Huh. I seem to still hear you.
Okay,
So,
guys, well,
I guess he
I'm
wasn't
here
hosting the
recording
call?
This.
I guess
This
not.
is
Alright,
Myne
whoa.
The
Nyte.
way Skype works, I
I'll
think
type
if
it
someone
for
leaves,
you.
they just
Myne
leave and
at
gives a new host.
Nyte.
Ah.
It's a
Oh,
channel
crap.
on the
Jesus.
Alright.
I don't know what's
Daikon.
going on. It's so scary. There's like monsters everywhere.
Oh, they're admiring your muscles. Your muscles.
Here we go. My muscles.
Oh.
it's on the Myncraft server. Myncraft
Stop.
with a Y, not an I. They do like a little
One.
interview show.
Uh-huh.
Today, the interviewee is
Alright.
Spumwack. There's Spumwackles.
So, here's the studio here. Studio 01. We may be adding new
Daikonqueroar.
studios in the future, but for now,
I'll put a
this is
link
enough.
to
It took
all
2
their
weeks to build.
Channels, to all these channels in the
That's
description
a
below.
long time to
I
build
got
studio.
Yeah.
allowed onto the audience. So,
It's probably the first thing we built on the server. And so, you know, you got a little quote here about filmmaking.
So I'll be, filming this stuff.
Many
such,
chance
and I'm
lifetimes.
in the
Indeed.
audience joined by
Dramatically
other
outdated.
people.
It's really deep.
And
I
Shiva
heard
were
it's
in
from
the
an
audience
ancient,
for episode one
ancient
for
Chinese
this
proverb.
series.
You just
And
translated
these guys are all
strange.
the cameramen.
An
So
ancient
this is
Chinese
kinda
guy named Robert Altman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you walked under the mistletoe. Mwah, I guess. Mwah.
Action kiss.
Action. Wah. So,
Welcome to Myne Studio.
Yes.
Sign in.
So right now,
and
I'm in the
this
audience.
is our computer here
what
for
you
the
can probably
receptionist.
hear is from the
It used to
screen
run
itself,
Potato OS, but
and they're giving Spum a
something happened to
tour
that,
of
so
all this stuff
luckily
through
Schism
their
installed
server,
Carrot
like
for
before
us.
they get
It's like
started
it's
with
like
the show.
Linux.
So
That makes sense.
once
Yeah.
they get here
Start
to
out
start
with
the actual show
Workshop?
itself, you guys
No,
will
that's
see
my
everything.
favorite out of all of them.
Oh, it is. We'll look into getting it. I don't know if we can afford the licensing fees for Pork Chop though.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can hook you up because I know a guy who works at Pigco Incorporated. So
Oh, awesome! Very cool.
yeah, try and get you guys in contact with him.
If we go this way, you'll see the the Minecraft Studio offices. There is currently nothing in them because we don't do any work. Just kidding. Well, eventually people on the server are going to claim offices and, you know, decorate, whatever. It's, mostly for show. But, you know, cool things, cool things. Out here, we'll be... Oh, you can grab yourself some water if you'd like, by the way.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? That's so kind of you.
Out here, we'll take you to the pool on the roof.
This is nice. How do you guys keep your wilderness looking so tidy?
I don't... By not touching it, I guess?
Having good people that live in the area?
Yeah.
Like when I was in charge of Mynescraft, dude, the wilderness was just horrid everywhere.
Oh.
It was a full-time job.
Oh, man.
Just making everything stay
Was
pretty.
it a whitelisted server?
It was not. It was definitely
Oh,
public.
yeah,
Like,
that's probably the problem there.
probably a good 10,000 people that joined over the course of its lifetime.
Uh-huh.
So,
That seems like a lot there.
yeah, everything was just a mess all the time.
Oh, wait, hold on. Congrats! Alright. So, you might notice this pool is only 1 deep. And it's because we want to avoid as many lawsuits as we can. You know, we think it would probably be difficult to drown in this.
Okay.
Although, someone pointed out in retrospect that we probably shouldn't have put a diving board in a 1-high pool.
Logic. Luckily, with the physics in this world, it's pretty hard to break your neck.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
too high. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
And these are the changing rooms. If you want to come in here and change clothes, you know.
Okay. I don't really have a change of clothes right now.
Here you go.
Who's this guy?
Here you go. I gave you some clothes. Your
Oh.
favorite.
Golden pants. How'd you know? Oh, God.
Yes.
I don't...
No. Don't. We'll take care of those later. Don't worry.
Okay.
And over here is a little Easter egg area. I did not bring the key to the maintenance store, so we're gonna have to parkour it if you don't mind.
Oh, that's not a problem at all.
So just hop up here.
Okay.
And now we're on the roof with the ventilation shafts and everything. As you can see here, you know, there's a little break in the fence with some disturbed gravel on the ground, leading over past those vents. And if we head in that direction, you're going to notice a little spread here with like some drinks, a flower, there's some petals on the ground, maybe a little something you want to watch out for, not step in.
What's going on over here?
What's going on?
Like a hobo lives up here?
No, not really a hobo. I mean, it looks like there's room for 2 on this little cot.
Oh my, this is
Nice little romantic getaway.
I
brilliant.
know, but it seems they're
It's
done.
just brilliant. Brilliance right there.
Ah.
Ha!
So yeah,
ha!
I'll I guess we
ha!
got this to the stream
Ha!
now.
Yes.
I get PG jokes.
PG.
Also,
Oh,
be sure to
Jesus,
check
mine
out their
fell off.
channel
Oh.
once they upload this stream.
There's a cow. How'd that cow
Spumwack,
get there?
it's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
our
from a couple of
endangered
perspectives. They have
species of
3
the server,
cameramen,
tree
as you
cow.
can see.
We had
on
another
my
endangered
screen,
species.
those 3. And
Tree sheep,
they also
who's
have
over on the-
Daikon and I think
on the other side of the
recording.
map. And
So,
unfortunately,
yeah.
Tree Sheep has passed
I'll
during
put
a
those
chicken
channels in the
Armageddon that
description
happened
below.
a few months back.
Aw,
Yeah.
chicken Armageddons.
Yeah.
That's chicken drop off.
And so, let's see. Let me show you this other side.
So thirsty.
So we're gonna come back this way and exit through the maintenance door that I
This
couldn't
guy's
open from
getting
the other
all
side.
up in my face.
Oh, because you forgot the key.
Yes, indeed.
Well, now
Eh,
it's open. Oh, the
it is open.
I've had before. I get it.
And now we're gonna reparkour over here. Reparkour. Repicker.
Reparker?
Reparker. Peter Parker.
Reparker.
Reparker.
I'm still Gur.
And we're gonna hop over to this side. This is the Zen Garden.
You guys
For-
did a good job of just really making this place look so Christmassy. It's just
Thank you. We
impressive decorations.
we were hurrying to get it ready for you because we wanted to look different from last time.
Oh, well, that's awesome. And
So-
I appreciate it. Look at that radio. Look at that radio.
Look at the radio. I know it's so cute. And you know, this is just a place their employees can relax, kick back, and not go through these doors. Let me just come on. There we go.
Water.
All
I drank
right.
water earlier, if you
All
don't
right.
mind. I'm
You know,
a little thirsty.
it's okay. It's okay. I understand. It is easy to get parched. Parched.
Whew.
Woo.
Sure.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
yes,
take a
it
break
is.
for a second.
All right. Oh, let me just sit down right here.
Chill out here for a minute. I got something to eat. Nom, nom,
Care for
nom.
some glowstone? You know, just throw it on the table. Just it's good.
Oh, man. I try to stay away, man. I've been off the stone for about 6 months now, but maybe next time.
All right. You know, if you want to get back into it, get back into it. I know a guy. No.
I remember that. You guys are a bad influence. But, no, I know how.
No,
shit
we're yeah. Right here's the viewing room for the green screen. If you are not acting and you just want to watch, you know, you maybe yell at the actors for doing a poor job. This is where you sit. And let's see, let's head downstairs, and I'll show you that in more detail.
Okay. What's going on here?
Which where?
What does that tree represent?
Which
I feel
tree?
like I'm missing some.
Oh, that's a mistletoe. Another mistletoe.
Oh.
Action kiss. Mwah. Oh, oh God, I'm so sorry.
That's cool. Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
Oh, we're back at the receptionist.
Yes, we are. And if we go this way, we'll be heading to the green screen room. Oh, by the way, I put Braille on all these signs, you know, for the blind Minecrafters.
I was wondering what that was.
It's accurate too. If you check how to write that in Braille, it'll look very similar to that.
So okay, let me close my eyes and read it. Okay, 101B. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, whoa, amazing. Who taught you Braille? I need to learn another language.
I'm self-taught.
Oh, very impressive.
Braille.com, probably. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
I feel like that's probably a thing.
It probably is. And back here, you know, we've got the makeup room, yeah, with this mirror. Unfortunately, none of us on the server can use it because apparently we're all vampires.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Well, at least the Wither Skull looks good.
Yeah,
it's strange that we're vampires, but the Wither Skull is showing up just fine.
Well, you know, it was undead once, but now it's dead for real, so you can see it now.
Got it.
Yeah, those are the rules.
I was gonna maybe make a statement about the nature of, you know, existing in this world. Maybe the creepers and skeletons were wizards are the good guys and we're the bad guys?
Oh, that'd be so... What is this, an M. Night Shyamalan film?
Oh,
Shyamalan Ding Dong. What a twist.
Yeah. Buttoned torches. This is neat. Half slab torch thing.
Yeah, the little scones. This one's missing the half slab. What happened to this? I need to fire someone.
I think you mean sconce.
Scott, yeah. What, you don't like delicious scones on the wall?
We just put scones right up on the
Spumwack and Daikonqueroar.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
And so here's the, you know, studio.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! You're free to give people a high five, but don't high five them too hard. We've had killings happen before.
What's up? Alright, very gentle high fives.
Hi there.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I run through and punch everybody.
And
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so bad at typing when I'm looking at the screen.
hello.
Hi. Oh, this must be our
He.
cameraman. What's up, Sky Ain't High?
Hello, Sky.
Bit of a producer thing going on.
And let's see.
Tell by his headphones.
Indeed.
Okay.
Let me take you back here. This is backstage.
Oh, we're still touring.
We're still
making our entrance.
we are about to do the garden entrance. That was like your minor entrance.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not so nice back here. Sorry about that.
Get grass growing everywhere.
Yeah, we'll put some couches or something. You know, just in case you change your mind. There's your glowstone. So you wait right here, and we'll call you out when we're ready to start the show.
Sounds good.
All right.
Try not to make a mess. Is there like a couch or something? Can I get like some M&Ms?
Let me see. I've got this. It's a Christmas present, but you can have it. Here you go.
Oh, cheese.
Cheese, yeah, it's delicious.
Okay. I'll just lick it for a bit because I can't see.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. Okay. Cameras, cameramen, camera guys. Where is... Oh, there he is. Let me bring in my partner real quick so we can see if everything is good to go. Apparently, he's still not on the call. Come back, guy.
Uh-oh.
Where is he? There he is.
And I'm back.
Yeah, and you're back.
Just
No
in
problem. Yeah, just in time. So is everything set up here?
Everything is set up. I'm not going to be mounting a camera today because, I don't know, my computer is sitting on me last minute, so I'm having a Furby takeover.
All right, sure
I'm just
thing.
going to sit this one out and just enjoy the view.
All right. Well, I guess then we'll be starting in, well, about 3 seconds or so.
3 seconds? Alright,
Yeah. What?
Spumwack, just want to give a huge thanks for coming on board and being a part of this interview. And that John guy, man, he keeps wandering around. I'm about to kick him.
Little
Hi, guys.
ADD guy. All right.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, we'll be starting in 3, 2, 1. He's the man with 2 thumbs. Some call him Spum. If you don't call him back, you're gonna get smacked. I'm proud to introduce Spumwack.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen?
hey.
So nice to be here.
Thanks for coming on.
With my fist in the air.
It's
Oh,
a pleasure to
I
have you. Oh, you still got your cheese.
I still got this cheese.
You can eat it
hold
later.
on to this?
Yeah,
Is
you
that
can.
permanent,
You
or
can
is
hold
this
on to it as long as you like.
Okay, because I did lick it. I don't know if maybe you want it back at some point.
Maybe just that part you licked. I might have to take that part.
Okay. You got a problem with something
Yeah.
telling me. My genetic code is actually in pretty high demand at the moment.
Yeah. I can understand looking at that fine physique you've got.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It took many months to sculpt these fine abs that
Indeed.
you see right here.
So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for people who are not familiar with you.
Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? For those of you that are not familiar with me, my name is Spumwack. In real life, people call me Sean. I have a current YouTube channel under the same name, Spumwack, where I'm a member of the Hermitcraft server, and I got my start on the YouTubes from my original channel, the Myncraft Muse. That was all vanilla, and then I was like, you know what? I kind of like making videos, but I don't want to deviate from my vanilla thing, so I started this, and now I basically play video games. You know, I got some emphasis on Minecraft. Pretty heavy emphasis on the Minecraft, as you can tell by the whole Hermitcraft thing. But yeah, I think that's about it.
That's good.
Is that all you need?
Yeah, sure. If that's all you got. You got more?
I could talk for like hours.
All right. Well, let me just start asking questions then,
Okay.
because I think it leads into it anyway. So tell us, how did you start making videos? Like, what compelled you to start doing that, and in the style that you do them in?
Oh man.
Oh, man.
That is sort of a fun story. So, I remember distinctly, like it was yesterday. I think it was like 3 years ago. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. I was looking up a tutorial on how to build a mob farm.
Mm-hmm.
And so you type in the YouTube Google search, you look up like, Mynecraft mob farm, and you type that up, and the first results that come up is like some 19-minute video, some 28-minute video.
Yeah.
You look at them, and it's always these people that are going like, okay, so first you wanna like get your cobblestone.
I see you watched one of my tutorials.
Yes, I was very impressed with it. But so like that came to mind. I looked that stuff up and I was like, oh my god! I kept having to skip through every video I looked for. I was like, there has to be some videos out there, some tutorial videos where people just do, like, they do Minecraft justice. Like have like a person in the world. Have a person in the world, and then just like cut to the important parts and turn down some of these 30-minute tutorials into like 2 or 3 minute tutorials. So that's what I did, and I had no idea what I was doing at first. I'd never made a video before at all. I downloaded some free programs and whatnot, and so I made a basic video. Actually, it's still around on how to build a basic wheat farm. That was like one of my first videos, and it was like super simple stuff, but it was even probably longer than it should have been. But I was just starting. And anyways, I had a few tutorials with a few little tricks I had in my survival world, and out of nowhere, someone posted them on Reddit. So I was just sort of making these with the idea that if they ever show up, it'll be nice. And I probably had about 30 or 40 views on each video, like not a lot at all. And I went to bed one night, and I woke up, and suddenly my YouTube channel had 500 subscribers overnight, and I was like,
holy crap!
So I did some research, and I found the video that had the most views, and someone posted it to Reddit, and apparently it was something that no one had done before, and it was basically using an upside-down stair slab from the back to put a chest in a wall, and that was like revolutionary back in the day, apparently.
Oh, I remember seeing that, and I was like, whoa, what is this? What is whoa, those are my Nyx cards. You can have some.
You shot your cards all over my face. So yeah, what happened was basically that was the weird thing. I didn't think that was that big of a deal. I was like, I'm gonna do this. It's like my 4th or 5th video. It's like just something I've learned. It doesn't even serve a purpose. It's not even that special. And then that happened to be what was happened. And then all the people's comment, they're like, I really like your style. I like how you cut the chase and everything. Long story short, I did tutorials for a very, very long time, and finally I was like, I've really played a survival version of Minecraft for a long time.
Right
and
here.
I loved the
John
storytelling
GC.
elements.
This guy.
Like the
He
control
has
you have,
like
the music
ADHD
fits,
or some shit. 'Cause he's
atmosphere
running
fits.
everywhere.
So that's when I made my
I'll shut up now,
trilogy,
let you
my
listen
series
to
thing,
Spum.
which was all about getting the mood and the feel of Minecraft down. And after I finished that, I was like, that was basically the end of the Minecraft News channel, my first channel, because I was like, I've done basically everything in vanilla that I want to do. I've told the story that I want to tell, but I still really love making videos. So even though I don't like build stuff anymore, I like building videos. I like being part of this community and everything. So I decided to start a new name, my name that I've actually used before Minecraft News, before Minecraft came out, and that's where Spumwack came around.
Oh, that actually answers my last question, but it doesn't answer the second part of my next question.
Okay, second part, question 2. I'm ready.
So, if your previous name was Spumwack, why are you now Spumwackless? That's like the antithesis of Spumwack. You are less of a Spumwack, a less spack.
That would be a second S, actually. I'm Spumwackles.
Spumwackles.
Spumwackles. Fun story behind that. So, before I even had the Minecraft Muse as an account... Actually, the Minecraft Muse has never been an account name. When I went I put that on my name card, so whoever hijacked my name, and the Minecraft Muse has a cape, and they didn't even go to Minecon.
Very nice.
But, yeah, so the very first account, back when Minecraft was in... not even alpha... It was when it was still in a web browser. It was all creative mode, way back in the day, before there was even survival. I signed up under Spumwack, and then when I bought the game, I couldn't make an account called Spumwack because there was already an account called Spumwack. And it was like when everything was brand new, so there was no system for like upgrading an account. So that's basically I was like, Spumwackles, why not?
Huh, interesting. I find that really... Have you ever run into any other games where the name Spumwack was taken?
Not a single one. I love it. It's complete gibberish, but it sounds a little bit demeaning, so no one in the world has ever used it. When something comes out, I get my name.
Very cool, very cool. So, let's see, next question I'd like to ask is, what's his name? The guy you do facepalm with, what's his name again? Beadnox. Is he actually your brother?
He is not my brother. He may as well be. We've been friends 15-something years.
Where did you meet him from?
High school.
Oh, I see. Oh.
Way back in the day in high school. Sort of like a friend of a friend situation. Then it's just one of those things. Actually, we weren't even friends for like the first 3 years we knew each other, but that's that's the way it goes in high school. friends that hang out, and suddenly you're like best friends, and you don't even know what happened. And now he's like he's a better person than me.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God.
Well,
I'm not.
I don't know. You seem pretty cool to me.
It's not about coolness.
Well, you seem pretty nice to me.
That's the thing. He's so nice. He's such a good person. Like if I was gay, I'd be super gay all over.
So gay for him, yes.
All day, every day. But I digress.
So, what other games do you play besides Minecraft? That you may not record, even, just for fun.
Games that I play for fun at the moment, it changes so often, and I piss people off because I like to something, and they're like, "We want more of this," and I'm like, I don't feel like recording it, I'm playing it. But Team Fortress, I've probably got about 1,000 hours in Team Fortress, and I've only made a handful of videos for that. I honestly have no idea what audiences want in Team Fortress videos.
Probably hats.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I was free to play for like 2 years. I was like a champion for free to play because people would always log on and assume that I was awesome because I do tend to score quite well when I play. Usually in the top 1 or 2. Oh, wow. It seems like the audience really likes the Team Fortress. Woo! Hats! So I had thrown away so many Team Fortress items over 2 years, and finally I was like, alright, fine. Like, before I was doing it in principle. I was free to play in principle because I hate when people make judgments on that sort of thing. So I wanted to be free to play, and I just wanted to kick everyone's ass all the time. Like I wanted to destroy them and be like, oh, by the way, I'm free to play. Like I have 18 inventory items or whatever the number is. But finally, I was like, I really want a sticky jumper, so I dropped like the 63 cents or whatever to buy the bare minimum. And now I
was that the beginning of a slippery slope. Nice, very nice.
I actually haven't spent any more money. I'm not a big pay for unnecessary stuff sort of guy at all.
Have you ever bought something that was unnecessary and you look back at it now and go, why did I buy that? Like maybe not in Team Fortress, just in life.
In life in general, I am a super penny pincher. You have no idea. I like never ever spend money. The one exception is on like going out, like having a good time or whatever. But I don't even consider that wasted money, because money you enjoy wasting is not money wasted, in my opinion.
Very true. Deep words.
So, going out to restaurants or going out hanging out with friends and drinking and stuff, even if it's expensive, I'm like, I enjoy this. I'm not gonna regret it. So other than that, like I don't have stuff. Like I literally don't have stuff. I don't even have video games really. Like I have a console with 4 games. I think I have Minecraft. I bought it once, and I have Resident Evil 5, which is awesome.
Very cool.
And that's like 5 years old or some crazy old thing.
I wish I could learn from you about penny pinching. I have a huge library of like 200 games. I played maybe 10. Oh god.
See, I envy that. I actually envy that, because sometimes I want to like play video games and I sit down and I'm like, I don't own anything. I guess I'll just play one of the games that I own. That's sort of good for me as a YouTuber, because I do tend to be a little scatterbrained already. So it keeps me going back to Minecraft and consistently playing it.
So next question: how do you keep your schedule?
What schedule?
I don't know. Like, do you set up a schedule for yourself, or like, oh man, I need to record this and that, whatever?
No. How do you do it?
I don't either. Here, have another index card. Yeah, it's just, I just record when I feel like it.
That's basically it. I mean, sometimes I record because I'm like, oh, I should do a video today, but I've been basically in a state of last-minute panic for the last 2 years.
Man.
I gotta record, like, immediately. So, I usually do everything at the last second. Sometimes when I'm working on, like I don't know if you saw my last music video, I've Got Diamonds, the one I
yeah.
for, like, forever. That one I actually did set a schedule because I was burnt out after, like, 3 months, but I really wanted to get it done, and I spent a lot of time on it, and I was like proud of it, but you just, you spend so much time on a project, and you're just like, I want it to be done, and I'm tired of working on it because I just want it to be done. And at that point, I basically had to set it to be like homework for myself. I had to just like do an hour every single day, no matter what, and that's basically the closest thing I've ever come to a schedule.
I see. How long exactly did it take you to make that video from start to finish, or from conception to uploading it?
As in, like, real life time or hours worked on it?
Probably real life time.
I think I had the idea for it in January, and then I started doing the animation for it shortly after, like a week later in February or something. And then it came out last month, so it took basically 8 months.
I see. And did you hit up those people that you did the collaboration with yourself, or did they contact you?
Fun story. I also want to give a shout out to Kevin DeCock, the guy who did the music, not the vocals, but the music. He worked really hard on it, and so he deserves some love for that. And people should check out his channel. I always say that, but like he has like a lot of music recording stuff on his channel. So I don't blame people if they go there and don't subscribe, because it's not like Minecraft content really. Yeah. But he is just like really talented at what he does, and he's getting a mixing business and everything. And I was working very closely with him. And he probably put like over 100 hours into it, like a couple weeks worth of work into the song itself. And he actually contacted me about a year ago on my previous channel. He did the main theme for Facing the End.
I see.
Was one of my series, and he also did an amazing job on that. So I've always thought he was talented. He was a super nice guy. And actually, I just did a Starbound video with him. I just did a video game video with him for the first time. And he's super cool, super fun to hang out with. I'm just loving your hat. I keep staring at it.
It's a little Santa hat. Normally I wear a crown, but it's festive season.
Yeah, and you got the cape on, so you went to Minecon this year.
Yeah, I did. You did. Were you there?
I was not there, unfortunately. I did not quite make the trip out this time. but yeah. So I think that about covers talk about Kevin, and then Robert, the gentleman who did the vocals. That is actually my girlfriend's friend from high school.
Uh-huh.
I contacted him, and I was like, "Hey man, I need someone to be a singer," and he's like, "All right, cool." I was like, well, I meant to be like I want to hear how you sound first.
Uh-huh.
So I guess we can just do it. I hope it works out.
So has he never done a song before?
He's done a lot of his own music. He's never done anything Minecraft related.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sent him a message. No, what happened? No, I texted him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm kind of busy right now." I was like, "Me too. I'm watching Batman. I just want to know if you want to sing for me." And he's like, "Maybe." But then he sent me the vocals over, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, it sounds good." Like I didn't listen to him really ahead of time. Like I was just like, my girlfriend was like, "He sings," and I was like, "Okay." So I got that, and then he sang, and it sounded beautiful. It sounded amazing. So I got really lucky there. I was almost forced to be. I can see why a lot of people call Martha Stewart kind of a. Can we swear? Can we swear on this show?
Yeah, you fucking can.
Okay, that's fucking awesome. I can see why people call Martha Stewart a bitch because, like, what would have happened if he had sent me something and it sounded like crap, and he like sat down, he took their time to record it and make it sound good, and I would have just been like, no, sounds like crap, I'm not going to use it. Like that would have made me a dick. You gotta have like some standards. So basically, the standards are like be a dick and have standards, or help everyone out and suck. I'm not really ashamed of being called a dick, although I try to avoid it whenever possible.
Try to avoid being called a dick, or trying to avoid being a dick?
Try to avoid being a dick. Calling a dick, I don't really care. I sort of enjoy criticism. As long as it's in reality, I don't mind it.
Very cool. So next question. What was your off-screen reaction when you made all those golden pants? If you had an off-screen reaction other than, you know.
Let me give you like a 10-second copy of my off-screen reaction. It started like this. And like that for like 6 more seconds. You couldn't see my face. I just like stopped. I like put my hand on my forehead and I stared, and like it reached this breaking point where I was like, I'm recording right now. I should say something. And then I was also just like, but on the other hand, fuck the universe and everything it stands for right now. Because it's so frustrating. So frustrating. But that ended up not even being the biggest disaster that I had to deal with.
I see.
The one thing that was more frustrating, you know, I think I overlaid a picture in that one. I overlaid a picture in that one that was roughly my face with it stretching. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So, fun story. Facing the End was actually probably the biggest disaster that ever struck me while doing was this? Do you recall this?
Yeah.
I heard a giggle in there somewhere. Yeah. How do I even start? So I was going to Europe for a month, and obviously I didn't want to be recording in Europe. I maybe could have, probably not. Actually, the internet sucked over there. It was always like weird German Wi-Fi whatevers that had super slow internet connections. So I was like, all right, I want to get this entire series recorded and edited a month ahead of time, which is the most like thoughtful ahead of anything I've ever been in my life. So I got everything recorded, I got everything edited for it, except for the very last, what I thought was going to be the very last moment, like jumping into the end and killing the dragon. That was going to be it. And so I got all that done, like, you know, I was working on it the weeks leading up to that moment. And then the night before I was going to go to Europe, I was actually at my brother's house, because his house was where the airport was going to be, or where the airport was nearby, and, you know, stuff like that. Actually, the lease ran out on my actual apartment, so I was like, I'm not going to get a...
Oh, man.
I'm not going to pay for a month and I'm not going to live there, so I just moved all my crap into storage.
Yeah.
Lived at my brother's house for a few weeks. So that happened, and I was like, I'm just going to record the very last episode in, like, his house. So I started recording, and he had these Mexican neighbors that just loved fiestas all the time. Like, I love fiestas myself. I mean, they're a blast. I've never been to one, but if I have been to one, they seem like they would. And so I tried recording in the living room, and it was like it couldn't be done. Like in the background, you just heard like, and I was like, that song is fun and all, but it's the theme of facing the end.
Yeah.
I gotta find some way to deal with this. So I took my laptop and I took my microphone and everything, and I had to go up inside my brother's closet because it was the most secluded place in the house. And I had everything set up on the floor there, and it was so hot that I stripped down to my underwear inside the closet. And I started recording. I was like, all right, it's gonna take like 30 minutes. I'll throw it together. It'll be the last episode of Facing the End. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And then in my underwear, sweating, sitting down in the closet, is when I opened the end portal and I lagged, and the dragon knocked me off.
Amazing.
And my immediate thought was like, all right, how can I cheat my way into making it look like this never happened in After thinking that, I was like, no, I had experience, I had items with durability, and it's super frustrating, and this sucks. But I lost everything. Like, I lost all my diamond, I lost like everything that I had up to that point. And it was super frustrating in real life too, because like I had to finish recording this before I went to Europe, but I was sweating in my underwear in a closet, and I was like, oh my god, I need to keep playing this, and it was already like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So and I left for Europe in the next morning. So I recorded for like 7 hours. That's how long it took me to like kill the dragon again. Like, go through and get a bunch of iron armor and everything and go back and kill him. And then after I had all the footage, I had to go back and edit all of this stuff. And once it was edited, it had to be all rendered in a row and then set to upload over a long period of time. So I stayed up all night long recording that, like, sweating in my little closet in my underwear. So that's like always what I think when I go back and look at those episodes. The first 10, like, everything's chill and relaxed and fun. And then the frustrating part of the last 7 or 8 episodes or whatever it was is like painful because I was so incredibly frustrated, and I basically had tears in my eyes during that time.
Oh man.
Was it just because
Yeah.
just because it was so unpleasant? So I stayed up all night the day before I went to Europe and just like slept on the plane the entire time. But it ended up pretty well. I'm pretty proud of the way the series turned out, so it was worth it.
That's awesome. How did you feel when that moment you finished and you knew you were done?
Well, it depends. The moment I finished recording, like, I killed the dragon and I made my little speech. I did my little spiel, and I was like, all right, done. Stop recording. Close. Open up Vegas. Start editing. Go. Started, like, editing immediately from episode 10, and I did that for like 8 hours, and then once that was done, I was like, alright, set everything to render, tell my brother that he has to upload these things, I've got all the descriptions written out or whatever, I'm going to email them to him, and then I have to leave for the airport in like 20 minutes. So I just jumped in a shower, and it was all last minute panic and rushing after that point. But yeah.
Very cool.
That to me is the bigger disaster. The Golden Knights thing is like, man, this sucks, but to get knocked off the ledge was like, this actually sucks in real life. So yeah.
I see. I need my anime cue cards.
Okay, here you go. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I feel like this one's important.
All right, let me just grab these. There we go. All right, let me let's see. Not this one. Okay. So, tell us about growing up. Did you play any sports? Did you do anything? Like, what were your hobbies as a kid?
Basically just playing video games.
Just playing video games?
Basically just playing video games. I mean, I did some other equally nerdy stuff. Dungeons and Dragons and...
Aw, yeah.
Aw, yeah, indeed. But I don't know that we ever played it right. Apparently people, like, keep their characters across campaigns and stuff. We never did that. We just started new campaigns, like, every week. Just around. But it was funny. All I would want to do when I got home was play video games. And so, obviously, my parents were like, oh, you should probably, like, be productive or something.
Look at me now!
Yeah, they were like, you're never gonna make, like, both me and my brother love playing video games. You're like, you're never gonna make a living playing video games. You need to, like, be productive and do something with your life. So I was like, yeah, well, I'm 27 now, playing video games for a living. My brother actually works for a video game producer company. He does video games for a living also, and it's just like it was a huge part of our lives. But I am glad they forced me to not play video games every once in a while, because it did get me to socialize a little bit. And I mean, I also just went to college and I got my degree, and I was like, no, basically still just love playing video games. Can't really do much about that.
What did you get your degree in?
Communication. I'm an expert at communicating, apparently.
Very good talker, I can tell.
A bachelor.
Bachelor.
I'd say.
Do you have a bachelor pad?
I have a mouse pad. And I'm a bachelor. I don't know if that counts. I actually do have a bachelor pad. Speaking of which, this bachelor pad of mine that I'm recording in, one of my roommates just did pass some crazy hard test today. Something about salesman and bureau of something very adult and mature that I wasn't paying too close attention to. So he's actually having a party, and we got 4 other guys that live in this house. So there may start being loud music and people in the background.
Is it gonna be like some mariachi music?
I can see. We can see if we can put some on.
That'd be, that'd be amazing.
Throw some on, but I don't think either. What's back here?
Just a hole.
There's just a hole. Okay. It seems like there should be more of it back behind the couch, but alright.
I don't know. Could you hand me that other index card? That's got the questions from from some of our guests. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be holding that glowstone in front of it.
I'm sorry.
That out and edit, right?
Yeah, that's not in there. All right. So, one of our questions from our dear cameraman in the middle there, Rick Flurby.
What's up here, Rick Flurby?
He'd like to know, what kind of razor do you use?
As in the thing I shave my body with?
Yes. Oh, you manscape.
I mean the thing I shave my face with. I kid, of course I manscape. Who doesn't nowadays? No one should be rocking that stuff at all. It's common courtesy.
You animals.
Seriously. I have no idea. I think I bought. Actually, I was just. I'll try and keep this relatively PG. I was in the shower with my girlfriend, and we were talking about razors, and she's like, I don't know how you use that same razor. It's like 6 months old, and it cost me $1, and it's super blunt, and I don't know, I've just never used shaving cream, and I just cut myself better. I cut myself more on sharp stuff. So when it's sort of blunt-ish, it's just like easier. It really doesn't cut my hair so much as it grabs it by the root and tears it out, which is what I want now, because I have to shave less often. Yeah. And it just works for me. And after like 2 or 3 years, you get used to the pain, the after shaving burn. I don't know why people use shaving cream. Personally. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, that's my razor story. That's a little cheap $2 blunt.
And we've got another question about your inspiration. Is there anyone on YouTube or just anyone in life in general that you look up to?
Can I answer that with 2 answers?
Sure, but just try to cut the time in half. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm not the biggest fan of the Yogscast. I apologize if anyone here likes them. I think they started out really good. I enjoyed the first survival island thing they did. But after that, I noticed their video quality just started to go down and down and down, and it just seemed like they were just pumping out videos really fast for views.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah. So rather than focusing on them being good, so that was one of my inspirations to be like, I don't want to do that. I want to make videos that are good. I try to spend a really long time in editing and make sure audio sounds good. I was actually just recording with Chris, with Spumwack, or Beatnox. I was about to record with him last night, but he was at his brother's house, and the refrigerator in his brother's house was too loud, so I was like, let's just not record. It's going to sound like crap, and I don't feel like having that in the background of the audio. And then I spent a ton of time in Audacity trying to make noise removal better anyways. But then also one of my other inspirations was Keralis. He also just had a bunch of really cool, straight to the point vanilla tutorials. So I watched a lot of his stuff when I was first starting out. And that was sort of my inspiration to be like, alright, there's other people out there doing this. So I sort of, I want to say copied. I took all of his stuff, or I'm sorry, not Keralis. Oh my god, I'm a jerk. I mean, Keralis is awesome also. Keralis is awesome also. I'm talking about Kirshar. I haven't seen him around in a while. He's still a member of Hermitcraft, but I guess he's burnt out on Minecraft again.
Mhm.
But that was actually really cool when I joined Hermitcraft, and I was like, oh my god, Kircher's here! Like, he was one of the first people that I checked out. Like, he was one of my inspirations, and I really liked his stuff, and like, he's here now.
Mhm.
But I also met him when I went to the first Minecon, so that was fun also.
Cool.
Just a pretty cool guy.
The someone in the chat, GeneralDefyre, asked, how did you get started on the Hermitcraft server? I know you answered this in one of your recent episodes, but go ahead and let people know who may not have watched that.
Yes. Sorry, what was the question again?
How did you get started on the Hermitcraft server?
How did I get started on Hermitcraft? Good question. This actually goes back. I didn't even know I had stories. I like being humble. So I got a message from Jasassin, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, hey, we are going to be doing some recording on the Hermitcraft minigames server stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to just come in and have a fun time, play some minigames with us. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that sounds cool. I'm down. I hadn't really done multiplayer stuff before, and that was like the first invite I'd ever gotten. I was like super antisocial on the Minecraft news channel. Just like, nothing worked with my video style, so I was like, yeah. So I was like, I'll try this multiplayer thing. Seems like a lot of fun. But Jasassin, he'd actually been watching my videos for a while. It was actually him who sent me. He left a comment on like episode 14 of Muse Farms or something like that, like really early in Muse Farms, and he's like, "Hey, did you know that if you like press this one button in Vegas, it makes your videos like way better?" So I did that. I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!" It gets rid of that weird hazy look to everything, and it like gives it a much cleaner look. You just like go to edit switches.
Oh, really?
I had never known that before. Because, like I said, I started making videos when I started making Minecraft videos. I've never worked with Vegas before.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and it started looking amazing. And then, you know, lo and behold, a year and a half later, 2 years later, whatever it was, he sent me a message, and, you know, he's still watching. And I don't know if he was also a YouTuber when he commented me, or if he, like, had a following then, but, you know, he's got a following now, so, like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he messaged me. And then so I played games with them, and a few days later, they're like, you know, you're a cool guy. If you want to jump on Hermitcraft, that'd be really cool. I was like, all right, I'm down. So I joined into Hermitcraft, and then I was actually just in a meeting today, and I realized that whole thing was planned. Planned ahead of time. I was talking to Suma and King Daddy and some other people, and they're basically saying, like, yeah, like, that's sort of the format, is you do a video with someone that's like, don't invite them to the server, just like play them in a PvP or fight them or on a PvP server or build with them or do something. And then if it's fun and they're cool, then, you know, invite them to the server. And I was like, hey, that sounds familiar. I think they did that with me. But apparently I passed the test.
Awesome. Jeez. Oh, is that the end of the story?
I think that's the end of the story.
All right.
Should I go on? I feel like I can ramble.
No, we're good. We got another question from the chat again. This is from Seth Spartan. He wants to know, or she wants to know, I'm not sure. Yes,
like
indeed. But what is your favorite series that you've made, and why is it your favorite?
Quest for the Golden Apple. Undoubtedly. That is my favorite. It's my gem. And it was my first. And it was probably, I don't know, it was probably the most challenging because I was still kind of bad at video editing back then. So I spent a lot of time doing stuff. And even though it's got some moments in it, I really like FargoKraft. That guy is just so happy about things. Hey, Fargo.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Quest for the Golden Apple, because as I go back and look on it, it basically had everything that I wanted of vanilla series to have. It's like it encompassed the entire Minecraft adventure feel, like going out into the world, doing something, like accomplishing a goal that you set out to do, and I edited the crap out of it. I gave it so much love. Like each episode, I would spend hours looking through audio libraries to find the perfect songs for each moment. I did little things that people probably never even noticed, like when I'm walking through caves, I inserted like a wind sound, like the sound of wind going through a cave in real life, and then I would pan the volume left and right based on when my character was walking in the cave.
That sounds like a lot of dedication.
Yeah, I really bust my ass on this. And like the music fits, and even though like I made a few editing mistakes, like I can tell some some volume screw ups here and there. All in all, like I look back on it, and it was basically like it had the perfect montages, in my opinion. Like everything was well done. The timing, the pace of it was just right. It had disaster. It had good moments, like moments where awesome things happened. Like there was a moment where I fell off a ravine and I switched to a water bucket and threw it on the ground at the last second before I died of falling damage. And
very cool. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, and like I know that that's a thing you can possibly do, but my chances of doing it were like 1 in 50, and I just happened to succeed that one time. And I was so happy because I didn't die, but I was even happier because I was like, oh my god, I got this like on camera in the middle of a series. That's amazing. So yeah, that was easily my favorite, and like it wrapped up nicely. It accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And yeah, I think that was it. That was definitely my favorite series. My second favorite, probably, I don't even know if I have a second favorite. It's like choosing children, you know? You've got the one obvious favorite, but then it's all mingled together.
Yeah. So we've got let's see. Let me see if there's any other questions here. I've got one written down earlier. Conniva would like to know, what is your favorite pasta?
My favorite pasta? Probably copy pasta.
Yeah. But, you know, it starts tasting the same after a while.
That's what they say. That's what they say. There's probably some other puns. I can't think of any other puns.
Yeah, let's just go on.
Next question.
Do you plan on making a new series with Beatnox? That's from Felic 2000.
What's up, Felic 2000? Thank you for joining us in the stream. Thank you for joining us on the show. I appreciate the support. I love playing games with Beatnox. What do you mean new series? I think anything I ever do with Beatnox is going to be called Facepalm. Because I tend to get in things before I know about them, and he's not as good at video games as me. We were just... Okay, so some people that watch me know that we're in the middle of an adventure map right now. And it's Father Adventure Map, and there's a part where you need to parkour, and it's like... He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. We spent like probably an hour, and like it took me like maybe 5 minutes to get from the beginning to the end, and I just like sat there watching him do the beginning over and over and over again. And finally I was like, "It's just teleport. Like we have to move on." And we're recording. We're on a schedule here. So that's like an example of why things are going to be called Facepalm.
Yeah.
He just bought Starbound today. We're probably going to be playing that. And
awesome. So are you going to do 3-player Starbound?
I don't know. Haven't discovered that quite yet. I don't even know. I recorded a lot with Kevin, but when I'm going back and looking at the footage, it's like 2 hours of us trying to find a tree. It's like not. It's really not that interesting. So unfortunately, I'm probably just gonna have to ditch the rest of that and see what happens from there. I might. See, now you're asking questions. I don't know.
Tough questions.
I don't know if I want Starbound to be like a thing that I go in. Here's my world and my character, or I don't know if I want to be like, let's keep it consistent, like here's other people in the world dealing with the same problems as me. I just have no idea right. But I would like to play a lot of Starbound. It seems really intriguing and really in-depth and really cool. It's not a lot of things that it doesn't have a lot of things that Terraria pissed me off with, and it has a lot of things that Terraria didn't have. Like a storyline. Infinite exploration. Stuff like that.
Very cool. Yes. I love it. I've tried it so far too, myself.
Excellent.
Indeed.
Stop
for sure. Yeah, it's laggy as hell. Master Arrow 4 asks, are you planning to do more live streams? And they also comment that they love them.
Oh, what's up, Master Arrow? That sounds familiar. He's probably Master Arrow Gaming on the YouTubes, if I had to guess. One of my viewers of a long time, so thank you, Master Arrow, for being a long time viewer. What's the question? Live stream.
Yeah.
Live streams was the question. I have plans to do more.
Guys, I'm gonna be added to the call soon.
Hermitcraft live streams. I'm not gonna live stream anything Facepalm because I like to edit the crap out of Facepalm, so it looks nice, good, and refined. But Hermitcraft is a little more live, and if anyone watches Hearthstone video stuff, I'm probably like, I have it written on my to-do list to do more Hearthstone videos, but I just haven't done it because my to-do list is like 30 items long now.
Hate when that happens.
As do I.
So, let me see. I believe we're going to have people asking you live questions now. Are you prepared?
Okay, I'm prepared for live questions. I thought I noticed a few live. I've got the stream open over here.
Well, I mean, like, they're going to be in the call with us. They can talk to you. You'll hear their voice.
Oh, excellent. I like
Excellent.
voices.
Indeed.
I like turtles.
So, let's see. Kibon, could you, Mr. Santaman, could you invite a member of the chat or in our audience today to the call to ask Mr. Spumwack some questions? Ooh. Feather. Action feather.
I can do this all day long. Well, I don't even know why I have these feathers. How did I get 30?
I don't know.
I can just keep going. Keep going with this. Keep on.
Kibon.
Santa Claus. That doesn't make any sense.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Come on
Hello.
stage.
What's going on?
Ooh, sweet. Hi there.
Oh,
Hey,
General.
Spum.
Fire. Okay, this is the one. What's going on, dude?
Nothing much. How about yourself?
Not much. I do like the Invader Zim costume.
Thank you, thank you. I chose it myself on the Minecraft forums.
Oh, nice. It takes talent to choose the right one. Here,
Oh, yeah.
have a feather.
Ooh,
Anyways, what's up?
actually, a really quick question. I've been seeing a bunch of videos of other Hermitcrafters and stuff talking about this. And I just wanted to ask you, what kind of tips and hints do you have for other kind of not as popular YouTubers?
As far as what? Like, what kind of tips?
As far as like what's like a, I don't know, like a good way to I guess editing, or the best way to make an episode or something that's I don't know, like fluid, like it kind of rolls with everything. Oh, my bad.
What? What happened? Okay, so you want to know more about, like, the technical editing aspect things?
Yeah, like that stuff.
Okay. Well praised. Well, what I do... Actually, what I used to do is, and this was especially prevalent when I did Muse Farms, is I would write down everything that I wanted to get around to during an episode and basically act like I had ADD. And I would just, like, try to do all the stuff. So I'd have, like, 6 or 7 things that all needed to be done. I'd have my little to-do list on the side. And that way, if I ever spent too long doing one thing, or if I felt the audience was getting bored with it, I could just switch to doing something else. Or if I got bored with it, I could switch to doing something else. And then if something did take too long, and I don't know how to, it's like preference, I guess. Like, you just have to, like, when I was watching it, if I was in editing, watching it, and I was getting bored, then I was like, all right, the audience probably started getting bored a lot longer ago. And so I would go back and I would, like, cut out boring parts, or, like, turn long parts into montages, and just, I guess, try and just keep it interesting. Just, I guess, be really harsh on yourself. Like, stuff isn't as interesting as you think it is.
Yeah.
And then you start to get a better feel for it later as you make more videos. But I've noticed a lot of people have their first video and they get in YouTube, it's like, build a dirt house. But it's like, everyone's seen that before. Like, you should do something else. Build a water house. I'm not sure that's what that's 1,000 times. But, like, just try to do something different and then, like, end it at that. Like, basically, no one likes you. Like, no one's going to go to your channel and they're going to be like, oh, this guy's awesome. Like, they want to, like, see what you're doing and they want to be entertained, and that's when they'll subscribe.
Ooh.
And I think that answered... Did I answer your question?
Yeah. Thanks, Bum.
Uh-huh. You're very welcome. Thank you for asking.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Anyone else have any questions that they'd like to ask Spum while he's here? Raise your hand. I don't know if you could raise your hand, Micah, or just punch in the air. Wait for the stream to catch up.
Wait for the stream to catch up. Let's wait for the first puncher. Let's wait.
Wait. No.
No one's punching. Now I don't feel loved.
Well, let me ask you a question. And this one's a toughie.
Okay.
What are your opinions on string theory and its implications about post-Renaissance existentialism?
Very cool.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
I actually don't understand. string theory at all. That's one of those things that I've looked up. It's like string theory and Bitcoin mining. I just don't understand, no matter how much I read about them.
Oh man, you know, I wish I bought Bitcoins when they were new. I heard about them when they were 50 cents.
That you would have a lot more than 50 cents right now.
I would have, but you know, I looked at it and I thought, internet money.
Who would use that?
I know.
Yeah, no, I was actually talking about possibly investing. It's got to go back down again, probably. And then once it goes back down again, we can buy some. I actually got a tip. I posted something on Reddit on one of my throwaway accounts, something completely non-related to Minecraft, about my little crappy retail job I used to work. And someone gave me a tip because I gave like a really good answer. And I was looking back on that, I was like, wait, they gave me a Bitcoin tip. I wonder how much money that's worth nowadays, because he gave me 1 Bitcoin. So I go back and look at it, and I was like, he didn't give me 1 Bitcoin. He gave me $1 worth of a Bitcoin, which was like 0.0007.
Very cool.
But yeah. We got questions in chat.
Yeah, we do. Are there any that you see that you'd like to answer?
Well, I didn't plug my mouse into this computer, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on right now.
All right. Let's see. How about I read one off to you?
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Oh, you see one?
No, just to mention, I also forgot to mention, CoStar also was a YouTuber back in the day who did a vanilla series, and he was also one of the big reasons that I got started. So I wish I could shout out, but he doesn't really do.
He said he'd get back into it once he upgraded his computer.
Did he? Well,
Yeah,
cool.
he did like a, not really a Kickstarter, but he had some sort of thing where he needed the funds to build one that he could record in full 1080 and everything, all kinds of games, not just Minecraft. But he said he wanted to get into videos again.
You know, I took out a credit card to do that, and I don't regret my decision at all.
Me neither. I didn't have much money to give him, but I gave him $5. Enjoy those $5, CoStar.
CoStar will use those $5 to go back to greatness.
Yes. Yes.
Other than that, does Spum feel any irony for wearing gold pants? It's like, it's a thing now. Gold pants, golden apples. It doesn't really bother me so much anymore. I will say, if anyone watches my animations, I put golden pants and a golden apple in every single one. So.
Ooh, that's a neat thing. Have you told anyone that you do that yet?
Nope, this is the first time. It's only people present here that know that.
Now everyone needs to go back, watch all those videos, and look for the golden pants.
Mm-hmm. I got them hiding. Some of them are tough too. Some of them are very easy. Some of them are tough.
So, what is this, John? Oh, I don't know. Let's go ahead and wrap up this interview. I need to ask Keybon for some assistance here because I've got a little something for you. Keybon, can you show me where that thing I told you to build is?
You got a thing?
I actually couldn't build it because, you know, server was fucking up on me for some reason. I don't know why, but, yeah.
Well, damn. Can someone?
Sorry about that.
Can someone get me a bucket of lava, please?
Uh-oh. I don't know where this is going.
No, it's good. It's good. Look, I'm standing next to you. You're safe.
That
I
doesn't
will
make me
be
feel
right back.
And no.
Did you put those
Hold
gold
my
pants
hand.
on just for me?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh my god, that's so sweet of you. Okay.
Oh my
What's up?
lava.
Wave to the camera.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and interact with the crowd as we're wrapping up. Oh, bucket of water. This is not what I need.
Try to not punch the camera. I feel like that
Just-
might damage something.
Just waving at this. Wave at the camera.
Our
Hi.
4K cameras.
What's up, Tim? Have a feather. Canavar Timber, have a feather. Archagent Noir, have a feather. Oh!
So,
Everybody-
if you want to kill anyone in the audience, go ahead. Be our guest.
I can't. I mean, I could punch, but then that's just gonna get me punched in return.
Here you go.
Which, I can't.
I don't know if Daikon told you, but we are on UHC mode. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but
I'm
it's,
familiar. I've been looking at these 2 empty heart bubbles this entire interview. I'm like, OCD!
how did you get down to 2 heart bubbles?
People have been randomly tickling me here and there.
Tickle,
Step
tickle.
by, I get a little punch. Get a little punch now and again. And,
Man, we gotta hire some bouncers.
Spacion.
Oh, there we go. I got Fargo's nipple chastity plating.
Is that what it's called?
It's supposed to probably be called chastity, but I don't think it's called chastity. It's called chastity.
I have some lava. Where should I?
Oh,
put
here you go.
this?
Just give it to me. Just give it to me.
Here you go.
All right, thank
I'll
you.
have one bucket though.
Oh, did it in me? Get in me. There we go. Now,
Patient.
if we just come over here, I don't want to get too close to the stage.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna plop it down. And would you share with me the honor of burning these golden pants?
Oh, that would be quite fun. I do
have some
enjoy a good golden
too.
pants
I
burning.
shall
now
join
and again.
the honors.
Oh, Fargo is.
That was you're supposed to burn your pants, guy, not your whole body.
I suppose if you're.
Oh my.
I suppose.
Going in.
All right.
You just,
Cheers!
blew up.
Very golden pants.
Woo!
Everyone. It's
And-
belated at this point.
I know,
but
but
yeah.
I had to ask. You know, it's an honor. Thank you.
It is a privilege to have me on. Oh God, for you to have me on.
Beep, beep,
I'm
beep, beep.
privileged that you invited me. Is what I'm trying to say. And
Oh.
my
Hey, well,
alarm is
thank you
going off.
for coming on board.
Thank you.
You've been awesome, and yeah.
No problem.
Our whole audience, they're going crazy now. So, and we lost camera 3.
Oh well, good thing we're done recording.
Okay, gentlemen, I have soup to eat. Where's the way out? How do we get
That
out here?
right out here, right out
Yeah,
here.
let's
Yeah.
go ahead and escort you
Well,
out.
enjoy your soup, sir, and you know what? Maybe we can do it again next time in the future when when you've got more stories to talk about.
I do love stories.
Indeed.
Awesome.
This is the front
That
door.
was fun,
Alright, guys, I will
everyone.
talk to you later. Thank you.
All right.
for having me
Spumwack.
on.
Yeah, thank you
Join
very
in
much.
on the server.
You're
Uh,
it's
thank you
awesome.
So much.
Woo!
So many people are dying right now. What the hell?
Let's run back.
And that concludes it. I am in a pool of water.
And Spum is no
Alright,
longer
Spum,
in there.
if you're still there, thank you so much for hopping on. Is he still on?
I don't know. I don't think he is. But you know what? I just found out. I didn't get my diamond sword back off of him.
Oh, really?
God damn it! Well, at least it went to him.
Yeah. Alright. What kind of... I didn't know you
It was
had
my
a
it's my
sword.
corsair, my god sword.
I thought you lost that.
I remade it. Now it's gone.
Alright. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, stay tuned for next time, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Peace out.
See ya.
Cool, so big thanks to these guys for having us on. I will definitely be putting links to the channels in the description below. And yeah. Yeah, my question was a bit awkward and weird. That's just how I get when I talk to people. This has to be like that. Yeah, I fixed it. Cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was just kind of a random thing I jumped into today. There was a post on Reddit from Daikon asking if anyone wanted to be in the audience, and I volunteered. So yeah, I'll put links to to all the channels that need to be put in the description down below. And leave a like or favorite if you like this. Be sure to check out all their channels and give them a sub. And subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a fantastic day, night, evening, afternoon what happened.